Wes's screencast on using the Breakout extension, this purple thing, was great. There were a couple of things that I use a little bit differently because I have a different class link for each class and because I have set breakout rooms for those. So I thought I'd show you what that might look like. First of all, we have the capacity to have your classes listed here. So which course. I want to do something with idea to object. I currently have for idea to object 4 breakout rooms. So I'm going to switch to rooms up here. I've been doing this by team for a particular project. I don't need that project anymore. So I can simply delete these right up the way and we can start from scratch. If you are literally starting from scratch, you can call these anything you want. I tend to refer to it as the class meet and then the breakout rooms, so that makes it easier for the kids to see that on the tab and me to see that on the tab. Then I also need to put the link in because we're using this link for all of our class meets for the semester. So I need to put it in as opposed to just let it be created by the app here, or the extension. Okay, then I need 3 different breakout rooms. We have a yellow cohort. This is idea to object, and this is the blue one. I'm adding the extension of which class it is to the end because I need to have unique names. So I can't have red cohort, blue cohort, and yellow cohort for all of my classes without differentiating, or it won't save properly. I didn't know why it wasn't saving. Took me a minute to figure that out. Once you have those labeled, you can then save, and it will automatically populate those with the breakout rooms that you need. In addition to that, I start class with Google Meet because I'm not using Google Classroom at all. You can see here I have the same cohort set up for my other classes. Fine Arts 1 was the first one I did, so they got the cohorts without the class labels, and then everything else has the label with the class attachment after it there, so we know which class it's for. When I start class, it's from Google Meet, and I just open both of them so they're up and ready to go. I like to make sure that everything's going to be ready to go when we get there. It's easy enough to make sure that everything's being broadcast or not being broadcast. I find that if I'm in the breakout rooms already with my icon, I can join and add my video so then the kids know when I'm more present and I want to talk to them. And that gives them a good heads up. Otherwise, we just have the lovely yearbook photo. I do tend to work with them in tabs here, and then I can flip through the tabs like this all the way through. And I also make use of the broadcast, particularly when I want to bring all the students back to the main classroom and let them know. And you can see up here that everything is on. The little green pops up here. So you have some visual cues in the tabs as well that are really useful. I appreciate the fact that these rooms are saved from use to use, so I can come back, and if I'm going to have the same cohorts meeting in the same way for the same class, I don't have to do any update to this, and I can just click and start the class, and I'm ready to go, which is awesome. To get the kids into the breakout rooms, I can, just like Wes did, go down here. You can either copy this way or just copy from here and toss this into the chat. Or, again, if we're going to be using these on an ongoing basis for a longer time, I can put them into Edsby or into my daily planner and have the kids have a place to check there as well to log in. Either way, they both work. That's how I'm using them, a little bit differently than what Wes showed. Yet another level of fun and functionality with the Breakout extension.